Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brendan, and if you're new here, it is great to have you. This is going to be your one-stop shop for everything crypto related. And today we're going to be talking about the all-time high of Ethereum because I am very, very bullish on Ethereum right now. It has to be one of the best altcoins on the market, and I'm not just saying that because of how large its market cap is, but Ethereum just approached its all-time high for the second time. Now, we saw this happen all the way back in May of 2021, but we retested it just a couple of days ago, and while a lot of altcoins are seriously lagging behind their all-time highs, Ethereum is approaching it with strength. In fact, we're actually seeing a pretty nice break, hook, and go formation happening, which I'll highlight in just a second, but again, Ethereum is a very bullish project, and beyond the technicals, the NFT space is growing. There is a lot of volume coming into Ethereum. We have a lot of businesses and dApps being built, and the smart contracts are getting more and more intriguing every single day. But going back to that break, hook, and go formation that I was talking about, Ethereum, when it was in this massive pennant, broke out to the upside as we predicted, maybe a week or two ago. With this forming, again, it's very obvious that this was going to be a bullish breakout. And upon this bullish breakout, we saw Ethereum shoot right to its all-time high, or its previous all-time high of $4,400. Now, as expected, we were met with a little bit of resistance. I don't think that this is a bad thing. In fact, I actually see this as being a good thing in disguise as a bad thing. But when we saw this little bit of resistance, we did see a little bit of a sell-off, falling from 44 all the way back down to 39. The intriguing thing here is that we actually used former resistance as support, and this is a massive, massive power move for Ethereum. So we saw this happen all the way back in May of 2021 when we saw this initial resistance form. We tested this resistance line 3 separate times, actually rejected it a couple of weeks ago, but since we have broken through, former resistance is now being used as support, and this is a really good sign. And the reason for that is because when we're looking for these big breakouts and these big moves and signs to show us that this bull run isn't over, I'm looking for former resistance to be turned into support, showing me that the trend is very much still our friend and we can continue to the upside. So EMAs are all being used as support as well. All the EMAs are pointing to the upside. And when we had this breakout, we saw the resistance. And now again, the top of that previous pennant is now the bottom of where we're seeing a lot of buying pressure. We're seeing that people are very comfortable buying at this level as well. And so when this buyback's already happening, we're already a couple $100 off of this bounce. So people are comfortable buying at where they were very excited to sell beforehand. And that's a telltale sign to me that I don't see why this will not break its all-time high. Maybe it's setting up for some sort of massive ascending triangle beyond this. Maybe we do fall back down, but I do not see us breaking anywhere at the very lowest 2,700, which again, I know that seems really far. It's probably a worst case scenario. I do see Ethereum eventually hitting that $10,000 price prediction. It's really just a matter of when will it hit it. Will it hit it this year? Will it hit it next year? Will it be 2025? I think it's going to be a whole lot sooner than 2025. It would not be crazy at the current rate to see Ethereum hit that $10,000 price prediction by, I would say, 2022, 2023. Now, that's still about a 250% increase from where it's currently at. With the way that Ethereum and its infrastructure is moving, if you start seeing any AA, even single A games, now there's already AAA. I say that there's already AAA games being built on Ethereum. As soon as these start to release, you're going to see it just go on a tear. Once Ethereum 2.0 releases too, I think it's going to be a massive, massive thing. It's going to fix the gas fees, and once the gas fees are fixed, you are going to see volume go through the roof like we have not ever seen it before. Highlighting back over here, we have the MACD, not really showing us too much, just showing that, there is a lot of buying pressure. We're seeing a nice little bounce. One of the big highlights that I think that we can talk about is that Ethereum, despite showing consistently lower swing highs on this RSI time and time again, despite falling all of this, it's still at an all-time high. If that's not yelling bullishness in your face, I'm not sure what else to tell you. Ethereum is now moving its way back into a neutral zone. And now we're starting to see the flip side of this happen. We are starting to see consistently higher swing lows on a macro scale. And unlike the flip side, we're actually rising with this. So I think that this trend and what we have over here, this trend is going to be broken. We are going to start seeing consistent higher swing highs on Ethereum. I'm very confident of this. I do not think that this will last much longer, and once we start really showing that we can have these higher swing highs, it's going to be game over. I imagine Ethereum hitting $5,000 plus, and in the long run here, I don't think that the Ethereum chart really looks too bad. Again, there's plenty of resistance levels, or excuse me, support levels to pull back to. We've talked about just a couple of them, but they are littered all throughout this chart. There's just level upon level of support. If it falls to one, there's another one right below it. And so that's why I'm not too hesitant, or I'm not really too scared about Ethereum at this current price evaluation. The biggest telltale sign for me, the previous macro resistance is now being used as support. I love this. I love that it's showing on 2 different one-day candles, and that is gonna be pretty much it. We'll take a quick look at the 3-day and maybe the 4-hour. This is showing pretty much the same thing. The 3-day candle bouncing right off of that previous resistance level. The MACD, we had massive double bullish divergence that is still in motion, by the way. This hasn't ended yet. We have a massive lower swing high, or higher swing low. And on the RSI, we're sitting still at a pretty neutral level. This is what I'm talking about. These consistent lower swing highs on Ethereum will not last. It's only a matter of time until we see that next higher swing high above this level at rate 75, 76, and then above our next level at 82, and then potentially rival that all-time high level, or excuse me, not the all-time high, the yearly high level of 90. We're going to start seeing a flip side of this. It's going to look something like this probably. And I give it till the end of the year. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. There's really not too much else to talk about, so I want to make these videos somewhat condensed. If you enjoyed this content and want to stick around for more like it, make sure you stick around, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop me a comment, and if you want to join the Discord, I'll have a free link to that in the description down below, and I'll probably flash something up here at the end of the video. But that's going to be it again. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.